Blessed be everybody, and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. It is I, Odin the Seer, and today we are going to be doing another Witch Please family member request. And the request was to talk about rosaries. Now, I wanted to shift the consciousness here and not really look at them as rosaries, but rather prayer beads. Just because a group of people have taken this powerful magic and applied it to their structure does not make it theirs alone. The reality of prayer beads is that it helps you focus your intent. And a lot of wonderful magic can actually be done when using these prayer beads. What I thought I would do today is I would show you some of the prayer beads that I have and that I use on a regular basis. And I'll even give you a quick rundown of what you can do and how you store energies in these beads. I also have some other prayer beads that were given to me by my ancestors. And these prayer beads have an amalgamation of all of their collective energies and workings. So that in and of itself makes them extremely powerful. You can use them in so many different ways to be able to help you get your mind right. Prayer beads are wonderful for assisting you from taking out the conscious mind and that mantra sound, that repetition, that continual movement forward, same thing being reinforced, is such a powerful way of being able to block out the conscious mind to allow the deepest self to be able to make manifest on this plane of existence. I have a few here that I wanted to show simply because of the fact that they are from different traditions. Okay, so this one here is one that I got from somebody who is of African tradition. And I use this often when I am working with any of the African gods and goddesses. The reason why I use that is not because this is specifically for the African gods or goddesses, but the association that I hold with it and where it came from is very powerful and connected to that form of worship. So it does hold that vibration. The next one that I want to show you here is one that is using the seals of Solomon. These are black onyx beads. And the reason why I use the black onyx beads is because they bring in an element of dark matter, endless potential. When you think about that and harnessing that power, these beads, such a wonderful way of being able to transform. Now the seal that is on here there's two seals. There's one that is mastery. So that in and of itself is talking about bringing in a mastery in anything that you're doing. And the other seal that I have is the seal that works against things or works towards things even if they are in contradiction to the natural laws. So think about this, my witches, my spiritualists. If you are doing the same mantra over and over again with this talisman on the end, you start from one and you go around the whole thing and complete it again, you are finishing a cycle. You are making manifest a beginning and an end. The power behind that is astronomical, my witches. You have a full cycle. Think about that. And think of how that will affect your magic. Now the next one I have here is a wooden prayer bead that I have. And it does have a crucifix on the end of it. Now this one I got from a monk. And this one I find is great when it comes to working on the deepest self. Not because there is a crucifix on it. This is not why I align it with spirituality. Because the person who gifted this to me was very powerful and very spiritual and open-minded. So I will use this anytime I am doing any kind of self-reflection or self-introspection or shadow work. I will find that this really does assist me in building up and understanding and really delving deep. That rhythmic sound, that rhythmic repetition of the words that I'm using to be able to break through any blocks or barriers really assist. And the vibration that's held in here is of kind. So we know that that is associated, and that's how I see it. So this one that I got here is from a very lovely lady, and I use this one when it comes to love when I do any kind of work in regards to the universal consciousness, putting in my energies and what have you. There's a lot of evil eyes on this, and I find that to be very, very enticing and assisting me with my magic. Now, the last one I have here is Chakra Stones. But before I get into the Chakra Stones, I want you to see here, there's crucifixes, there is a lot of voodoo tradition here, there is Hebrew traditions here, there's Buddhist traditions here. There are all these different variables, whether or not it be crystals. That's why I wanted to stop at this point in time to express this to you, my witches. These are chakra stones, and yet they can still be prayer beads. It focuses your intent. It stores energies. It helps you connect with the highest and deepest self. Take the religious dogmas out of it and know exactly what you are working with. You are working with something that will help you bypass the conscious mind, focus your intent, and allow for you to be able to make manifest whatever it is that you are working with those blessed items for. That is the truth of these prayer beads. I don't know if you can see this, but there's different stones on this, and each stone is associated, or each series of stones are associated with a certain vibration. So when I am working with these, I will start off with the root, and I will use a root chant. I am grounded. 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 And I am going to move through each one of these stones and blessing these stones while I'm holding that intent. Once I have reached the next series of stones, I will shift up my mantra and I will do a different mantra. I go with my deepest intent. I go with my deepest intent. I go with my deepest intent. Now, while I'm doing this, I am just showing you guys how to do this, and I can feel my consciousness, because I'm so used to working with these like this, I can feel my consciousness starting to shift. And I have to keep bringing it all back, because I might just sit here and you'll have a 45-minute video of me doing this. Just saying. And then as I move on to the next one, I will go with I follow my gut instinct. I follow my gut instinct. I follow my gut instinct. Or it can be something for the solar plexus, like I achieve my goals in my dreams. I achieve my goals in my dreams. I achieve my goals in my dreams. And I will literally continue on for the heart. I follow my heart. I am a being of love. Right? You can even go through it and just use whatever's coming to your mind at that point in time. Say it with each one of the stones. Build up this power, my witches. And as you work through all of these stones, then what I do is I will take this blessed, charged, empowered magical item and I will wear it as a talisman and the embodiment of what I just focused my intent on. People are going to say, oh, this person is spiritual, they're hippies, yada, yada, yada. It's not going to necessarily be connected to any kinds of dogmas, right? So again, I just think that it's very important for everyone to truly understand the power of focused intent. If you have a monkey mind, you're not the best when it comes to meditation. Prayer beads may be for you. That repetition, that bypassing the consciousness to allow for you to focus your intent can really assist you in your magical workings. So my witches, my spiritualists, don't push away a very powerful magic because you associate it with a dogma. Know what it's used for, understand it, and build your magical foundations on those who have passed before us. And that is our episode for today. If you have not subscribed, you know you need to press subscribe. Join the Witch Please family and do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook. You can always send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment below. Don't forget to press that bell icon so you're notified when a new video comes out, because you know you don't want to miss a thing. I said it before, my witches, my spiritualists, and I will say it again. It is a pleasure to have you in my world. It is an honor to have you in my magic. And you are always in a witch's heart. I will see you again on another episode of Witch Please. I love you, boo-boos. Bye-bye.